this morning in this time of sharing is going to be recorded in the writings of the Apostle Paul in the letter of Galatians, starting in the 6th chapter, starting in the 1st verse. And if you are physically able, could you please stand on your feet for the reading of God's word? Once again, that is Galatians, the 6th chapter, starting in the 1st verse, and I'll be reading down all the way through the 9th verse. But this morning I'll be reading from the King James Version. The word of God reads as follows. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in the fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such a one in a spirit of meekness, consider thyself, lest thou be tempted. Bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. But let every man prove his own work, then shall he rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another. For every man shall bear his own burden. Let him that is taught in the word communicate unto them that teaches them all good things. Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he who soweth his flesh shall reap corruption, but he that soweth of the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Our Father and our God, we come once more time, your people. Now, God, we ask that you would allow your glory to fill this room, God. That you would allow a fresh anointing to fill this place, God. We ask that we would hear from you from on high, God. We ask that you would sit me down, that the people might see Jesus. We thank you. And it's in your Son's name we do pray. Amen. Amen. And amen. You may be seated in the presence of the Lord. For the time that is mine, I would like to preach from the sermonic title, Family Ties. Family Ties. A popular yet considerably flawed philosopher once said to his own brother, don't ever take sides against the family again. Ever. By nature, this flawed and cruel philosopher was violent and not to be reckoned with, but he was adamant about the family values, and he held true to his family ties. Michael Corleone, played by the legendary actor Al Pacino, and starred in the Godfather sequels, made it clear to everyone in and outside of the family, never go against the Corleones. For those who did, there was a high price that had to be paid, and which in Fredo's case, it cost him his life. For Michael Corleone, betrayal of the family equated to death. While the death threat can seem extreme, the point that Michael was trying to prove is that family values and ties are worthy of being fought for. What Michael failed to show us is how to recover or rebound from tension and strife after there's been a fallout and differences within the family. So we have to put Michael aside, and here comes Big Mama. From a Raisin in the Sun, who teaches us how to deal with family and moments of difficulty. In this great stage play that was later turned into a movie, we see a black family who was primed to move from the overcrowded ghetto into a house in the suburbs due to a death of the patriarch in the family. But after putting the down payment on the house, Walter, now the new patriarch and head of the family, was supposed to put half of the money on the house and give half to Benita for a college fund. Instead, Walter tried to be a little slick and get Willie, and Willie runs off with the money. The family now shattered to their core. Benita, the intellectual yet insensitive and spiritually disconnected sister, declares how stupid her brother was. But Big Mama reminds her, you don't kick a man when he's beat down. She states there's always something left to love. I came to tell somebody that no matter the situation, when it comes to the family, there's always something left to love. I cannot speak for Big Mama's spiritual growth or her development, but her statement is suggestive of the redemptive attitude Jesus has towards us. Despite how bad we messed up, Jesus can always find something in us to love. Might I in each other is why we have become fragmented in the black community today. The fact that we made a habit of kicking those in our communities who come short during their worst moment is more than problematic. And we forget that their downfall could have been our downfall had it not been for the grace of God. But unfortunately, this is not just a black issue. It has now opened the doors of sanctuary, swept down the pews, and had a seat in Christendom. We no longer defend or protect the church. We speak ill about the church, the leadership, our pastor, and we make our decorations proud for everybody to see. And what I'm here to say is that we must be careful how we discuss the business of people in Christ with those who are not a part of the body of Christ. Amen, somebody. See, as brothers and sisters in the body of Christ, we are family. The question becomes is, how do we maintain the family of God? This family is bound together by love, and it is love that allows us to be about kingdom work. When we are about the business of kingdom work, there is a godly satisfaction that you feel deep within your bones. It's what Jeremiah referred to when he said it was like fire shut up in my bones. And to feel the fire that the Lord is working in your life allows you to love folks even when they've fallen. Who in here knows I'm right about it? Here, as we dive into our text, we find the Apostle Paul addressing the churches of Galatia. Paul, in this book of the Bible, is urging new converts to hold on to their faith and not be distracted or led astray by Judaizers, Jews, or Romans. Each group represented their different form of opposition to the Galatian church. They needed to remain steadfast in the midst of confusion all around them. Some were trying to put a question on Paul's authority to preach and teach the gospel due to his past as a persecutor of Christians. Can I put a pin right here? How many times have you found people trying to deny you your rightful place in God because of who you used to be or things you used to do? But what we can learn from Paul is that if God ordained you to it, you got to step past them and keep moving. Paul, being a Gentile himself, his gospel was preached mostly to Gentiles and not Jews. Part of the tension being addressed in the text is Paul is now establishing Gentile churches without mandate that they follow the Jewish custom or practices. Judaizers believe that they should follow. Now, just like these Judaizers, they believed in the death and the resurrection of Jesus Christ. However, they were not circumcised. Some scholars argue that these groups like to see Paul's gospel as an introduction. But these new converts need to submit to the rules of the Mosaic law. And the book of Galatians, there's much back and forth about circumcision and following the Mosaic law. As we brush past and jump into chapter 3, Paul declares that the just shall live by faith. He explains that Gentile believers, just like Jewish followers of Christ, are heirs of Abraham due to their faith in God. Galatians 3 and 7 says that know ye therefore that they which are of faith, they are the same as children of Abraham. Meaning it is that our faith that makes us family. See, it doesn't matter how good your shout is, it doesn't matter how good you holler or how pretty your heels is. The question is, do you have? We keep on moving through this book, and now we're in chapter 5. We see the concept of love on full display. And Galatians 5 and 14, it says, for the law is fulfilled in one word, even in this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Can I tell somebody that your liberty is locked up in love? I don't have time to preach that sermon here today, but we are bound together by love. There is no greater love than what Jesus displayed on Calvary's cross. Can I get a witness? Paul implores these new converts to stay away from the flesh and walk in the Spirit. However, even within the Spirit, we can stumble and fall. And the words of the legendary DMX, I slip and I fall and I can't get up. Lord have mercy. Paul teaches us how to handle missteps in the family. In the family of Christ, we are sustained through love when we cover one another. Let the church say cover. As believers, we must cover one another when mishaps occur.
Yeah.
In order to cover another person, you must always remain humble enough to understand that you are susceptible to fall as well.
Yeah.
It's right in the verse. The first verse says, "Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritually restore in such one in spirit of meekness, consider thyself, lest thou be tempted." To be overtaken suggests this person at one point was walking and living in the Spirit. Someone needs to know that restoration is available to you today. See, brethren suggests that this man in which Paul is speaking to is a family member in the body of Christ. He or she is a believer. They were a member of the Galatian church. However, now they have fallen. But the fault in this text suggests that the sin was due to carelessness, ignorance. My brothers and my sisters, we must be mindful to watch our step because we can easily slip into the web of sinful nature, even unintentionally. That is why you got to be mindful who you are connected to. I don't need to be around people who are through ignorance going to lead me into sin, but I need to be around the saints that are going to cover me and pray for me while I'm on my way coming up out of sin. I need persons that's going to cover for me. See, when you cover for a person, you are simply standing in the gap for a period of time. Here, covering has to be done until the restoration process is complete. Restoring the text implies there is a symbolic mending needed to happen. This word restore is the same term that is used for mending in the fishnets in Matthew 4:21. Mending simply means putting back together or setting right. Covering assists the mending process. Restoration is supported through prayer, fasting, uplifting, and worshiping. As disciples of Christ, we must be willing to stand in the gap for the fallen family members. See, but the text also reminds us that we can all slip and fall unintentionally. See, unintentionally, we can potentially fall into the potholes of life. And uncovered potholes are not only dangerous to yourself, but they're dangerous to everyone who's around you. See, in covering others, you know that you got to check yourself. Covering another brother or sister keeps you humble. Verse 4 declares that for if a man thinks himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. I think the popular theologian Kendrick Lamar contemporized this verse when he said, "Be humble and sit down." And maybe I'll change it up and say, "Be humble, sit down, and pray." While we are covering for our brother or our sister, it keeps me from being prideful or boastful because I know if it's not for the grace of God, it could have been me. So I don't got time to be judging you because I'm too busy praying for you because we're all in the family and I've got to make sure that the family stays spiritually connected. For the family to stay connected through love, not only do we have to cover one another, but we must also care for each other. Ask your neighbor, do you care? President Theodore Roosevelt, he said a person doesn't care how much you know until they know how much you care. The text says, restore such in the spirit of meekness. Not meanness, but meekness. Let me say that again. Not meanness, but meekness. See, when you operate with care, you have to have a gentle nature. Sin can leave some dark scars, and when helping people heal, you must have a calm spirit. See, might I remind the church today that we are a hospital. You don't know my problems, and you don't know when I'm hurting, and what I don't need you to do is kick on me, step on me, talk about me, but I need you to love me, I need you to help me, I need you to reassure my humanity. See, the law is fulfilled in showing love. Hezekiah Walker, he said in the song, I need you, you need me, we're all a part of God's body. to the place you're supposed to be. When you operate with care, you are consistent in what you do. Because I care, I want to make sure that the family is taken care of. It's right in the verse 6 says, let him who is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth in all good things. Communicating this text does not mean to talk. No, communicate here requires action. The word communicate here derives from the Greek word koinoneo, meaning to come into communion or fellowship with, to become a sharer, to be made a partner. Caring isn't just about gentleness, but it's also willingness to make sure that things are taken care of. When I love you, that means I care for you and your well-being, so I want to make sure that things are taken care of. See, I was taught by my father that when you care about something, you show it consistently. My son, I care about him, so not only do I hug him and I kiss him, I make sure he has clothes, I make sure his daycare is paid, because it is my duty to share my resources with him. Because I care, I showed him what I did. Now you say you care about the family of God, but what are you giving? Are you giving your time? Are you giving your time? Are you giving your talent? Or are you only taking? And the family, everyone has to carry their weight. Young people, don't live according to what the world says, but you must live according to what God has told you. Not a spirit of selflessness, but a spirit of selflessness. See, the word care here can be a noun or a verb, but in the verb form it means to feel interest or concern. Another definition means to give care. When we jump down to verse 7, it says, be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. To give care means that you have to give something. In the family, we have to care enough to operate with gentleness, but we have to also care enough to give. How do you have a pastor who feeds you spiritually week after week, but you come week after week with the same excuse talking about the Lord knows my heart, and you have nothing to give? Well, the truth is the Lord knows both your heart and your hand are closed. God requires your best, not your neighbor's best. See, your care is only measured on what you can give. Stop worrying about what your neighbor can give, and you give your best. In the words of Bishop Jakes, you have to feed what feeds you. What God gave you and what you give back to God, you'll be more blessed, even more, once you give it back. Am I telling the truth? I mean, my Bible readers go, there's a widow at Zarephath, and here it is, this woman is about to die, so she's going to make a little meal for her and her baby, and they're going to go on to the sweet by-and-by. And here comes the preacher, he tells the widow woman, give me what you have. And this woman cared enough to give the prophet what she had. And in this good old book that I read, the Bible, it says that she never ran out of you have to understand that Jesus got to come willing to give. See, now when we look in verse 7, it says, be not deceived, God is not mocked. If I can contemporize the verse, in other words, God is saying, don't blame me. You say you care about me, but you're not worried or concerned about how things are getting taken care of. God said, don't blame me. How do you expect to reap something you never planted? What you claim verbally is not what's going to bring your reaping in this family. But it's the work you actually do. The care you actually display. And the kingdom is not about your talk, but it's about your actions. In this family, you can't just tell me you love me, but you have to show it in your actions. Show it in your gift. Lest I keep you too long for brothers and sisters in Christ to be about our Father's business, we must cover one another. We must care with our love. But above all, we must be committed. In an era where it seems that committed relationships have been left in the past like baggy jeans and oversized white tees, we as children of God have to learn to be committed to the family and be committed to the work work of the enemy. We have to be committed to see it through the end. Family requires us to stay committed all the way through the finish. Verse 9 declares, let us not get weary in well-doing. For in due season we shall reap the harvest if we faint not. Commitment is a requirement no matter the situation, but you have to remain focused on your task. See, the reality is that doing kingdom business, you are going to grow weary. Being committed requires you to stay focused even when you're tired and even when you're weary. You're weary of supporting the fallen, bearing the weight of the family, weary of covering and caring for the family when it seems your work is ineffective and unappreciated. I know we like to sing, I've been running for Jesus and I'm not tired yet. But I begin to question how true that really is. See, the reality is that doing good, you can get tired. Commitment is what keeps you pushing on when you're weary. See, in the era of situationships, well, let me explain that for my grandmama. See, in this era where people want commitment with no real commitment, we have issues of relationship with God. Because to be in the family of God, you have to be single-handedly committed. You have to have real relationship with God. You have to stick and stay even when you're feeling drained and worn out. Commitment is a requirement in the kingdom. See, that is the difference between good and great athletes. See, the good athletes are superb for the entire game, but they seem to go missing when fatigue begins to set in. However, great athletes, where everyone else is getting tired, they are getting stronger. See, their body is getting a little weak, but their inner strength will allow them to succumb to the fatigue. Vince Lombardi said that individual commitment to a group effort, that is teamwork, a company work, and a civilization's work. Might I add, that is kingdom work. The Bible says in Ephesians 3:16, say that he would grant you according to the riches of his glory to be strengthened with his might by his spirit in the inner man. Your inner man must remain